Yeah, this could be. I'm going to call it now. This is going to be the saddest episode of all time.
Probably.
Yeah.
I only want to be on episodes where we talk about animals. Sadly, that's what I want to do.
Even if there wasn't some kind of animal, we would wedge it in there. We could talk about a pizzeria, and we'll somehow wedge an animal in there just for you. So, just want to make that clear.
1 star. They use horse meat.
Oh, we're not doing Arby's. Are we doing Arby's? I'm totally down for doing Arby's. So
no,
one of the other
we're not doing Arby's because Arby's does all 1-star reviews. It'd be too many reviews.
I mean, we could. I'm now curious as I'm going to go look up an Arby's as I'm pulling up the other reviews. But I will say
there's an Arby's near me that's just always dark, but I know it's open because I see cars at the drive-thru sometimes, but it's just dark inside all the time. Like maybe the inside isn't open. They're only a drive-thru restaurant. They've picked up the Sonic model where now they only do drive-thru. It's just a little odd to see a restaurant that's never open.
So I live near Travelers Rest, South Carolina, and the Arby's in Travelers Rest has probably the most amount of reviews I've ever seen. Like they're very passionate people about this Arby's, and it's kind of scary how many people.
Well, the one on Rutherford Street has a 3.6 with 264 reviews. You got to get a lot of 1s and a lot of 5s. Like that's very polarized and to end up at a 3.6, you know?
Oh, that's very like short range there. This one in near me, 936, 3.9 average.
Jeez.
I think
900 reviews for
Are we doing this?
Arby's?
Did we just improvise our way into now doing Arby's?
All right, we're doing Arby's. Wait, can we say what we were going to do?
Yeah. The folks, in the next episode, it'll be a very sad episode where we will read the reviews of Greenville Humane Society. But as you were listening to right now, as we are deciding on the fly to now do instead for this episode, Arby's. Because one of my other co-hosts, Caleb Westman, we had this theme for a while, and you may notice this, maybe ironically, as we do Arby's, that people in Greenville, South Carolina have 2 things that they like to compare any kind of deli style thing to. One is Arby's. Like the quality of Arby's. If you do not meet the quality of Arby's, people will call it out and list Arby's in their review. The second thing is, for some reason, $8 is the magical number that people put that standard. If you get a sandwich that is more than $8 and it is not that quality, people get upset. But if it's below $8 threshold, you are safe. So that is the 2 things. So now I'm going to read the ones near Travelers Rest, or in Travelers Rest, technically on Benton Road. And I guess you can read that one, or you can read the one for Rutherford Street, which is right outside of downtown, to kind of give you a reminder. So
I'm going to read the Rutherford Street one because I think now that I'm realizing these are competing Arby's, especially based off of a review I just saw.
I love that there are competing Arby's. This is 1-star review. This is your host, Andrew Van, with returning guest host Taylor Dorsett of the Professional Technical Interview podcast on pretty much anything you listen to audio on, including also YouTube, because he's fancy and handsome and he likes to record his stuff. Taylor, what's up?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
Arby's.
Before we begin, when was the last time you actually ate at an Arby's?
I don't know if I've had an Arby's since college. So it's been, what's that, like 8 years at least since I've had Arby's. And I honestly don't know if I ever, I just remember the last time at Arby's was in the South. It's just sweaty meat. So it must have been in college because I haven't eaten Arby's as an adult. I don't know. We're probably talking 2012, my last Arby's experience. And I'll be honest, I haven't missed it.
Shout out to our good friend, Joe Johnson. This episode is dedicated to you. Joe is very passionate about Arby's. Joe also likes to go in his keto intervals, and his go-to meal, as you are very well aware of, is Arby's. He will get a 5 for, well, it used to be 5 for $5. I think it's like 5 for $7 now with inflation. but I think it's like 5 for 8 or whatever the fuck. And he would just say, I just want the meat all in a tub and then a bunch of packs of horsey sauce. And then he would just eat that.
Sweaty meat. Just piles of sweaty meat.
It is just a bucket of meat. But and that works. Sauce. He goes into ketosis and he loses his weight and he does his thing.
You know? Does he?
I mean, he, though? You know, there's methods for everyone. So he's the new Jared of Arby's, but without the child molesting stuff.
Yeah, I just eat the meat. That's my diet.
There you go.
That's the whole commercial.
All right, let's see. Let's get that. I got music going here for my first one. This was so disappointing. Just left the drive-thru, excited to bite into my jalapenos poppers, and 3 question marks, throw up face. This was at the TR Arby's by Walmart. No more business from me. And it's like a picture of like a really sad-looking jalapeno popper. Like it doesn't even look fully cooked.
I didn't know they had jalapeno poppers.
Oh yeah.
So my first time realizing they have jalapeno poppers, and it's someone talking shit about them. That's too bad. It might have convinced me to go to Arby's.
Ooh, see, spiteful. I like it.
So Trevor's Rest is. It's funny that it's right near the Walmart because that makes me think it's even shittier.
Oh yeah, they know the clientele.
That's the good Arby's. So the one on Rutherford Street is not the good Arby's, as told by this review from 3 months ago. I was told they were out of Sprite when I first ordered. Pulled up to the window and was only handed 1 drink. When I told the woman I needed 2 small drinks, she looked at me like I'm stupid. After I got our food, I said, "Thank you." And she just stared at me and shut the window. Very rude to treat a paying customer that way that I was treated. Also, our sandwiches were cold. Arby's and TR is much better, and the staff greets you with great customer service.
They got that mistaken for Chick-fil-A, because Chick-fil-A is next door, and they do the greeting and very friendliness.
Yeah, I don't think of. I mean, I get it. It's the South. People are generally friendlier, but when I think of Arby's, the customer service is literally the least thing I'm concerned with, right? Like making sure the food is edible even a little bit. Like I love that she puts sandwiches are cold is like pretty low on her list of importance here. The people not being nice to her was higher than the sandwiches.
I want to also just note for our other co-host that helps out Larry Simonson that he loves these auto reply. Like if you look at almost all of them, at least on mine for the TR one, it says, "We're sorry about your experience. Please share additional details with us on the link below." Blah 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 blah. They're all generic, little copy paste shit. So shout out to Arby's for not giving a fuck about you. But this guy, I love the first sentence is, "Here we go again. Here we go again. I ordered a sandwich meal that comes with ranch, but instead it got soaked with honey mustard or something. Not really sure. It's hard to get good help these days. I hope I don't have to go there again. Luckily, someone bought mine this time." All right, so first off, here we go again. He's been hurt before.
Go again.
He's been hurt before, clearly. And it's hard. Like he gives a little. It's hard to get good help, and I hope I don't have to go here again. Like you have free will. That is up to you to go there or not. I hope I don't have to go there. Like you don't. Then you're a grown man, I assume. And I don't know. Like maybe your friend, your coworker, whoever the fuck paid your sandwich, maybe they just forgot. That's also a thing. I'm just saying. Like also. I can't think of a sandwich that has ranch all over it. Now that I think about it, I gotta Google.
They do have a chicken bacon ranch.
Do they? Okay, then maybe that's it.
I'm learning this from the reviews. This lady's always mad because she always orders a turkey and Swiss. They always give her a turkey bacon ranch.
So the chicken breast fried is to perfection, topped with crispy bacon, Swiss cheese, lettuce, tomato, and honey mustard. Nope, that's not it.
Turkey bacon ranch.
Turkey bacon ranch. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, the famous combination, turkey bacon ranch.
I mean, there's so much stuff in a turkey bacon ranch. It just neutralizes each one of those flavors into mush, right? That's the whole thing. That's why Arby's had to change their model to we have the meats to Arby's, or they changed it from Arby's to we just have the meats. Because they're like, we can't say people actually say Arby's, guys. Like that's slander at that point. But we can state facts. That's why like Subway gets away with eat fresh. They have to put it in quotes.
Fresh is just an idea.
Fresh is the interpretation of the eater, really. So
here's a 1-star review from a man with only one review. It's his one-star review.
His one review? All right.
Rated 1 star for food only. Always at least a 10-minute wait, even though I'm the only customer in line. Ordered buffalo wings, fries, bacon cheddar, and a Reuben sandwich. No shit, dude. You ordered like 6 things. Never mind. No ranch dressing, no ketchup, no fork, no napkins. How am I supposed to eat this? With my hands? From now on, I'll be going to the Arby's at Vista Boulevard. I love that these people are mad and they're like, I'm just going to go. I'm so mad. I'm going to the other Arby's.
I'm going to the other. Like, the company will still get my money, but not this franchise.
I love that this man ordered wings, fries, and 2 sandwiches and said, how am I supposed to eat this? I didn't get a fork.
Dude, like, first off, does he mean like boneless wings? Because I didn't think Arby's served wings. Granted, Arby's also served burgers just recently, and I didn't know that until, but like,
just 2 months ago.
It's already off the menu, by the way, because I drove by the other day and they've already taken it all down as if it didn't happen. So I am on Arby's.com right now. I see meals, limited time. I see 11 items. I see juicy chicken, like nuggets. I don't see wings though. Like that's, I don't know if I would get wings from, I see the nuggets. I see the tenders. I don't know. Like that would, like Zaxby's has wings and they're also kind of shitty especially for a fast food place. So,
well, their boneless wings are all right. Like they're chicken tendies, but not their wings.
You talking about Zaxby's? You talking about Arby's?
Zaxby's.
Oh,
they got tendies, right?
Yeah, they do. I mean, that's what they're known for when they get that Zax sauce. Which, by the way,
yeah,
I would probably get chastised, but I say Zax sauce is much better than Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yeah, I haven't had Zaxby's in a long time, but I miss me some Zaxby's.
It's pretty good at times, and I like this next one. Oh my god, this is gold. I'm so glad we're doing Arby's right now. Ordered the bacon chicken tender and classic roast beef, and the chicken was cold and 2 partial. Wait, you already read that one. Sorry. But here's what's wait, no, you didn't read that because you're just reading the Rutherford Street.
Yeah. Different Arby's, same review.
Holy shit. What? That's almost the exact same meal. I was so confused because I try to catch myself a lot of times reading what my co-hosts read. So now that is a fresh review. And it's almost the same fucking meal. Holy shit.
Fresh review, not fresh food.
Hold on. Order the bacon chicken cheddar and classic roast beef, and the chicken was cold and 2 partial pieces of tenders on it. Sure, it wasn't worth the 2 for $6.
$6.
Yeah.
It wasn't worth $6.
That's a steal.
That's how much a latte cost. It wasn't worth your $6 goddamn dollars.
Yeah, I had to have a conversation with my 12-year-old today because we were talking about fast food, and I say, if the meal is too cheap and it seems to be too good to be true, you probably should not put it in your body. I'm just saying, like, there's a limit of like math and science of like, if that cheeseburger is like $2, you should probably not eat it. Unless you just are going to admit to yourself right now, the next day is going to be a bad day.
Burger King used to do a chicken parmesan sandwich.
Yes,
you used to be able to get 2 of those bitches for like $7.
Oh yeah,
ridiculous. $5. I mean, it was something crazy. And me and my mom used to go crush those. You just feel terrible after.
But it's like worth it going down, like that cheap little like breading and like that little bit of sauce that hits the spot with that cheese and that weird like elongated bread that's like a little stale, but it's like it all works somehow. I don't know why. They knew what they were doing.
You know what doesn't work?
Huh.
This next review. Cannot depend on any kind of good service. Got 4 sandwiches and no Arby sauce. The only reply you get is, "Well, sorry for experience, blah, blah, blah." Nothing ever comes from these reviews and complaints. We just have to go out of our way to another Arby's if we want the sandwiches. Nobody's giving up on Arby's. They're all just going to a different Arby's.
You're not even kidding. This is the next one I got, and this was a month ago. This location by far has the worst staff I've ever come encounter with. Please hire new people. I now drive over 6 miles to get Arby's. That's how much I'm tired of the staff of being nasty every time. And the response is always, "We're sorry to hear this. Please feel free to share more details with our team here at commentform.marketforce.com/commentform/arby's.aspx, and we will address with the restaurant team. We greatly appreciate all of your feedback." Every single one.
All right, this man was on a quest to get some fast food, and Arby's isn't what he ended with, but that's where he left the review, so we're reading it. Well, the joke's on me. In my review for Hardee's, I said Arby's it is then, because Hardee's was closed at 7:30 on a Friday night. But then after ordering a 2 for $6 roast beef and cheddar bacon ranch, large curly fry, and a roast beef classic, I was handed 3 roast beef classics. What the hell, Greenville? $20 wasted. Guess Domino's it is. Lord, please don't let Domino's fail me. Who am I kidding at this point?
That is a complete review. That's real.
That's a real review. We apologize for the incorrect order you received. Please share additional details at the link. Yada, yada, yada.
Oh, man.
I wonder if this man did he leave a review at the Domino's too? He just went to every restaurant until he fucking got to a Waffle House. That's where he should have started in the first place.
Oh, I hope he did leave a bad one at Domino's. That would just be amazing. Oh, man. There really are numbers where, like, this one here, easily South Carolina, shelves empty even before this mess started with trucks back to deliver. We go to the one in Travelers Rest just to enjoy a clean filled shelf store. What the fuck are they talking about?
I have no idea. Are they talking about the Walmart that this Arby's is next to?
Maybe, but there's also an Arby's at both locations. I think it's kind of like, you ever notice like how Dollar Trees kind of follow Walmart, or like those weird Cato clothing stores for women, or like that random hibachi restaurant. Like there's always like a batch of like the certain same businesses that follow Walmart. Arby's is definitely one of them. They know what they're doing. So, oh my God. I love that people go out their way literally for Arby's.
Here's one. He posted an update. It's pretty good.
Go.
Sat in the drive-thru for 30 minutes. Pulled out to find jalapeno poppers instead of mozzarella sticks. Update. Tried this location again. Food was freezing cold. Order was wrong. I got berated through the drive-thru window by bleep. Ordered 3 items slowly and was met with a, you going too fast. What do you want again?
This one is just, this was just a week ago, and it's like, it shouldn't be surprising, but it is. It's just simply, come and get your processed press roast beef sandwich.
This woman just put herself in this situation again, unfairly comparing this Arby's to other Arby's. I am aware that Arby's no longer had the Grand Turkey Club on their menu. However, Every other Arby's in the upstate and Gastonia, North Carolina can make it. This Arby's failed to do so and didn't even offer a replacement item. I was excited to have an Arby's close by, but I am very disappointed. This woman's mad they didn't make the sandwich. It's not on the menu. It's like, can I get some wings? They're like, sorry, we don't do wings. How dare you?
Yeah, this is Arby's, not Subway.
You can't do customs. Just because someone else indulged you once doesn't mean like that everyone has to.
I think there's a limit, right? Like you can definitely go places and be like, "Can I get that hamburger without mustard or whatever?" Like, sure, but like to a point, like with a fast food restaurant, like don't give them a hard time. They're already making minimum wage and they hate their job and they hate customers like you. And here you are, just I love that Gastonia shout out too, by the way. Gastonia has not been shouted out on this podcast yet.
Yeah, Gastonia. Definitely their Arby's is better than the Rutherford Street one. This pretty much sums up the reviews on this Rutherford Street one as a whole. At this point, just shut it down. It's not even a review. It's just business advice. But they have so many reviews there, and they come in every week. Despite all these terrible reviews, people still show up.
I think that location's only been open for like a year or two, actually. So the fact they've gotten that much hate already, that's got to be some kind of record.
I mean, people really do love Arby's, huh?
I mean,
you asked me. I didn't ask you. When's the last time you've been to an Arby's?
Ooh. It has definitely been longer than I have been with my wife. I've been with my wife for 5 years in September. And I don't think one time, either by myself while with her, I've ever gone to that Arby's, or with her, without her, I can't. So it's definitely been over 5 years. That's for sure. You had the mark at 8. So I can't guarantee I went that long without it, but it's somewhere around that realm as well. This is an interesting one here. This is definitely someone related to Joe. I ordered number 4. My husband ordered a double roast beef sandwich combo. So we paid for the order. Then after the girl gave us the order through the window, she looking at us like we are aliens. We asked her, do drinks come with the combo? She said, drinks? You want drinks? I was wondering if I was speaking Greek. I asked for the manager. He acting the same as her and just as young as her. SMH.
Is this person just... Well, I don't understand. Are they just ageist?
I like the very Seinfeld dialogue in my head. Drinks? You want drinks? Who wants drinks? Everybody wants drinks. Everyone likes drinks. You want it? Yeah, sure. Why not? It's a big salad.
I love the talk to the manager people. Like here's one. They've escalated quite a bit. The manager, Sandy, was very disrespectful and rude when I called to make a complaint. She stated that she was the general manager and would not give me further information about why my food was cold after visiting the drive-thru, and was very disappointing. Well, yeah, lady. What other information does she have? Your food was cold. Well, what do you want from her? Like a bullet pointed list about why? It was cold. Sorry.
I love the people that come back even when they've had already one bad experience. One thing I don't like is when I see the reviews that are like people who are, I eat here all the time, but the one time I get bad service, then they slam it. I'm like, cool, but you couldn't have given a good review the entire time that you've actually been eating there. But this person, I don't hate as much because they try to give it a chance, and this is how it starts. Tried this place again after a year. Manager was rude to cashier Caitlin, then watched cashier touch her face multiple times, never washed her hands, then was vaping over people's food. This place needs better management. I'm sorry. Hang on one second. Let me read that because that was all one long sentence with no punctuation. Cashier touched her face multiple times, was never wash her hands, then was vaping over people's food. This place needs better management. I love the idea of someone who's like standing over that heat tray of food,
Just minimum ass wage employees just vaping to barely get by. Nobody gives a shit. But this person's like, how dare they? How dare they vape into my meat?
I mean, it's just like literally, it's like a cheap way of smoking a meat, right? Literally, just saying.
It's extra smoked meats. Here's a wild one.
All right.
Love the roast beef. I do not like political TV news. 2 Greenville, South Carolina locations, both with 2 TVs playing nonstop political BS. I brought it to their attention. Apparently, pushing a political view is more important to them than the meats. Sad day in sandwich making history. I just wanted the Sammy, not the BS. It's hard for me to believe that's a real person.
I want that. I want that as Arby's new logo. We want the Sammy, not the BS.
I love it because I'm not going to say this person's name, but he has rated everything else 5 stars except for this one place, and he has 200 plus reviews. That's pretty good. He really doesn't like political TV.
This last one I'll read. It's just short and sweet to the point, and it says, "Why does this location blare Christian music in the dining room?" That was about 6 months ago. That was about, I would guess, January of this year.
Wow. Well, I guess Arby's isn't known for their customer service, their food quality, or their ability to get food out on a fast and speedy basis. But they got the meats.
They got
so
the meats.
People love them.
That is a fact. And people love that meat so much that they're willing to get hurt. That's what is so bonkers to me. So, all right. So would you be eating at Arby's anytime soon after reading those reviews? Would you give it a chance in your state and city anytime soon?
Yeah, I might. I think I drove by the Arby's the other day, and like I said, this one's always dark. And knowing that the wait could be long, I might have to pick a specific night. And like, I don't need to, I got to make sure like I'm not doing anything important later because I'm obviously going to feel terrible afterwards. But yeah, if I was in a certain mood, I might be like, all right, I'm going to go get me some roast beef. There's some jalapeno poppers. Those seem like pretty good.
But that's got like for you, like a cheat day. Because that's
yeah.
There's nothing really healthy-ish to eat at Arby's unless you're Joe. So
unless you make it disgusting.
Meat bucket.
Can I just read one 5-star review for the Rutherford Street one? There are 5-star reviews. People should know.
Let's give some justice to Rutherford Street. Let's go.
Yeah. This person said, been here several times since it opened. They give good portion size on meats. Orders have all been quick and correct so far. The owner said we value your feedback and look forward to disappointing you in the future.
I love it. It's like an abusive relationship. Like it's coming. We know it's coming, but until then, it's pretty good. It's like when you ask someone, like, "Why are you with that guy?" And like, he's just so nice. It's like, why are you eating Arby's? I don't know. They haven't messed up yet, so I'm just here. It's okay. I know what I'm doing.
It's good. I guess.
They mean well. Like they work really hard.
Well, Rutherford Street, Arby's, get your shit together. But it seems like you have some diehard customers, so maybe don't get your shit together and they'll keep coming, or they'll just go to another Arby's.
They'll just go right down the road. There's plenty of Arby's in this world in this Greenville area, apparently. So we have done Arby's, quite a fun time. check out more episodes of our podcast, 1-star reviews. Give us a 5-star, give us a subscribe, give us a like, all that stuff there. It helps us out so we can do and churn out some more episodes. If you have recommendations of episodes of places in Greenville, South Carolina, the upstate area, Spartanburg, Anderson, wherever you want to be, you want us to review, shoot me an email at yesvandrew.com or yesvandrew@gmail.com. I don't have my own website. I'm too cheap. However, this guy, the professional technical interviewee podcast, found on everything you listen to podcasts on and YouTube. Check out Taylor Dorsett as he interviews technical people across the. Is it not? It's not just the U.S. You interview people like in different countries too before, right?
Yeah.
All right. We're mostly remote workers. They can be in wherever they want. We'll say worldwide. Yeah. Worldwide professional technical interviewee Taylor Dorsett. Check out those episodes as well. We will be bringing the very soon sad episode. So get the t-shirts ready for Greenville Humane Society at some point. Or Arby's, shout out.